haven't done a show since pre-Omarion. So this is shift now. Now from now on, all the comics on the show are gonna be people of color. So I wanna, let you know that. Shift. So it's not Omicron, it's Omarion. So yeah, pre-Omarion, that was the last time I did a set because yeah, the shit got serious. But I'm happy to be here. Pre-pandemic, when I would have sex and I know that I look like the biracial 3-year-old from a Cheerios commercial right now. Cheerios? Dad's black, mom's white, they all enjoy Honey Nut Cheerios. So cute, and her hair's curly. But I did have sex pre-pandemic, and yeah, but when I would have sex, like, these guys, like, I'd have to fucking literally pull out a gun, not literally FBI, but the feds are watching, obviously, but I'd have to, like, pull out a gun and be like, listen, you're wearing a condom, I'm gonna shoot you in your fucking face. And they'd all be like, ooh, they'd all, like, make a thing about wearing a condom, and I'm like, never got it. And I asked this one guy, and he's like, wearing a condom is like eating a nice steak dinner and then putting a sock in your mouth right before you take the first bite. You don't really get to enjoy it. It's just like dilute. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. And please wear a condom and fuck me. And I call it 2 seconds anyway. Doesn't matter. And then I did comedy on Zoom during the pandemic. And it was really like all the joy that I get from performing, like completely diluted. There's like no telling. I had like no fucking gauge. Like I'm doing a show, right? I'm getting the vibe. I see the audience. I hear the people before me. That's cool. Somebody's like, oh, can you do a Zoom comedy show? And I'm like, great. Okay, it's at 7 p.m. Great, 7 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Pacific. I did comedy for a company's all-hands meeting in the West Coast. So everyone's Zoom backgrounds were bright, and there were some children there because they said it was comedy. So somebody inflated balloons with their kid and watched me talk about my nipples. That joke is later. So then now I have compassion for those guys, and I let everyone raw dog me. So, hey, what's up, DM's open? I mean, he's obviously gay, but maybe he's not. Who knows now? Gen Z doesn't have a label. So a little bit more about me. I got a puppy during Thanksgiving. Yes. And I really, like, there's a lot of reasons why I got a puppy, but mostly the biggest reason is that I grew up in Florida. I didn't want to have to go home for the holidays. And I needed a good excuse. I was running out. And if I get one more, like, Noche Buena pitch from my sex-addicted cousin about un skit, I'll fucking kill myself. So I was like, I got a puppy this year. You guys don't even like dogs. So yeah, there's cool. Like, when I was thinking about getting a puppy, I was not sure. And one of my friends, she was like, oh, you're so busy. Like, I have a puppy, and it's like, it's so hard. Having a puppy is so hard. You should look at some fish. And I'm like, bitch, I'll fucking kill you. Just joking, FBI. I'm not going to actually kill anybody. But yeah, I've been in New York now almost 10 years. Woo! And yeah, like, when you've been here for a while, you're like fucking, you level up, in New York, New York gets challenging with you. So like level 1 New York, like, you'll hear level 1 New York comedians like, oh my God, I'm getting catcalled. And it's like, all right, I've already passed that level. All right, talk to me when you get catcalled, when you get diarrhea, and you shit your pants, and some guy's like, yo girl, what's up? And I'm like, okay. Please, I don't want anyone to look at me. So then another level up, obviously, is getting a dog. You're walking your dog, you're like, I gotta go, I have a meeting, like in 20 minutes, let me walk my dog, and then you're just faced with everyone's fucking trauma on the way walking your dog. They're like, I had a dog, he was ran over by a car, and you're like, oh my God. I'm like, I had a dog, listen, oh, your dog loves me. And I'm like, okay, please, I don't have time to handle this. But ultimate level New York is, I had car, and I sold my car on Facebook Marketplace. And that's ultimate fucking New York. You hear all these fucking stories like, oh my god, dating apps are so hard. Oh my god, West End Caleb fucked 3 people the same weekend as me. And first of all, I was doing that in 2013, and they were both Korean and they're both named Tommy. I did confuse them, and they both were bad at sex. But anyway, you know, everyone does 2 a days, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. But talk to me when you fucking post a vehicle on Facebook. First of all, it's every fucking dad. Okay, just a tip. If you want to meet every Dominican person in the tri-state area, post a Honda Accord on Facebook Marketplace. You'll get them from Connecticut, New Jersey, fucking Staten Island. They'll all hit you up, first of all. Second of all, you know, I posted, you know, I had a 2008 Accord. It was pretty good. It had a little ding on the side, whatever. I put it for 50, 100, but I'm like, I can get talked down to 45. I'm reasonable, but let me aim a little up. Oh, these motherfuckers were DMing me being like, oh, 2,000? And I'm like, read the profile, guys! What the fuck? So, dating's easy now, because I almost had to fight 3 people in a parking lot of a random building complex that I didn't want to give my real address. So then, no, yeah, dating's great. Dating's so easy. Oh, you're ghosting me? Great. You don't know where I live? Cool. You want my title? Whatever. A little bit more. So yeah, first of all, everyone, thank you so much for getting vaccinated and being here. Hopefully you guys all got the paperwork correct. I did grow up in Florida, so for some reason, my last tie to Florida is like, besides my family that lives there that I don't care about, is Facebook. It's a fucking wild ride there. And like, you know, I'm just seeing all these people, it's like, oh, I don't want to get vaccinated because I don't know what's in it. I don't want to put anything in my body. I just want to be careful what I put in my body. And it's like, why start now? Why start now? You know, if you ate public school lunch in America, it's done. If you got titties at 8 years old, that's it. You're gonna fucking die anyways. What they had you eating chocolate, drinking chocolate milk and eating pizza at 7:30 in the morning? God, you're done. And also for me personally, the vaccine was a no-brainer. I fucked a EDM musician with a 2-inch dick. So why am I concerned about what I put in my body? Clearly I'm not. Don't worry, the sex was really bad. Also, he had a girlfriend. Also, she doesn't know. And his music is also very bad. I really did. I thought I saw a mouse in my apartment. Again, level 10, New York. I live alone. Thought I heard a mouse. This guy DMs me. I'm like, yeah, come over. I'm like, sure. Thought I heard the mouse, and then I was like, oh my god, the mouse is in the room. And he's like, oh no, that was me. I farted. So yeah, you know, there's a lot to look up to here. A little bit more about me. I'm Dominican. Woo! Right now, the most popular Dominican woman in America is Cardi B. And, you know, a lot of Dominican women are like, she is not a good representation of us. She is so ratchet. She's so ghetto, blah, blah, blah. And, like, let's just go over Cardi's track record. She's married to Offset. Offset cheated on her with a hookah bar waitress. Cardi B went to that hookah bar in Queens, went to that woman's job, beat her ass, and her sister's ass, because her sister was there visiting, so Cardi B beat both their asses. Filed for divorce with Offset, unfiled, and had another kid with him. That's 100% all Dominican women. That is actually a perfect representation of relationships. And yeah, it's really goals. I really feel seen. And yeah, you know, it's she's doing great. Another reason why Cardi B is a good representation of Dominican women, she, in the WAP music video, she had like tassels over her nipples, and they were like this, they were like pretty, like Subway cookie areolas. And that's pretty accurate for all Dominican women. It is a good amount of real estate of the breast is areola. I wouldn't go as far as to say like, DVD, CDs, I don't know if y'all are familiar, but certainly Blu-ray disc areolas, like small disc, maybe McDonald's cookies if you're unaware. Yeah, so that's pretty accurate. Nothing else I gotta say? Oh, well, I didn't know that it was just a Dominican thing until I saw Lady Gaga in a music video, and she had like 2 little band-aids over her nipples, and I'm like, all right, well, that's just fucking Photoshop. That's not real. Where is her fucking big-ass grayish brown areola? And that's when I learned. A little bit more about me, I'm a plus-size woman. Woo! Don't talk to me about Lizzo, guys. That's weird. I'll be like, man, I love Lizzo. All right, dude, chill out. People are like, oh, you're so like full of life. You're so full of personality. I feel like there's a skinny person inside of you waiting to get out. And that's not true. That's only the 5 times a year I have sex. So, and he's doing great. Again, he has a girlfriend. And, doctor's gonna help me with my mouse issue. But people are like, how did you, get to be so unapologetically you? How did, people ask me that all the time. People stop me. First of all, they think I can sing. That's a whole other fucking issue. Being plus size, so people think you can sing. You're plus size, like, this bitch has got. I was like, all right. I can hit drink notes at best. But yeah, you're like, how'd you get your confidence? And it's just like, listen, I'm an Android owner, honey. And when you have an Android, you gotta be really fucking sure about who you are. Because society will try to take you down. Try to tell you you're not good enough. Try to shame you for having green text. They're fucking jealous. That's why it's green. But I can't wait to, sit my grandkids down one day and be like, listen, when I was growing up, I had to get my apps from a different store. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, yeah, there was apps labeled Apple only and Android only. And I'm like, oh, no. And they're like, listen, when I would be at a party and I'd ask for a charger, the looks I would get. But abuela, isn't that micro USB-C charger the same that charges MacBook Pros? Yeah. It is. And those people who gave me those looks are now in charge of everything in America today.